indeed. We also have Shahzam, who's here, who's going to be joining us for the Verizon post-match interview. We'll get him in here. We can pick his brain a bit. Shahzam, thank you so much for joining us, dude. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, Shahzam, I want to get your thoughts on this. I would love to kind of pick your mind on how Xset fared, right? Like, I think Def has been an excellent addition to them from a calling perspective, and they were able to push you guys to the brink a good bit. While it was a 3-1 win, Xset kept all of those maps competitive. What was it like to go up against them as an IGL who's made quite a name for yourself as probably being the best in the world?
They're good. They just gamble a lot though. Like, just kind of realize like we lose a round hitting B, they're gonna play 4 people A and just solo. They take a lot of risks, and like it took some time to just kind of realize that they're just gamble stacking and like flip flopping. And outside of that, like I feel like we were able to outplay them. I mean, people came up huge in clutches. Honestly, I feel like I couldn't even kill anything the whole series. So if we're still able to come up with the win, I feel good about that.
And you know, to kind of touch on that point, what kind of role do you take? Obviously, you're still trying to frag. That never goes out of your head. But do you kind of switch your role and focus more on providing everybody who is kind of going out of their way and just going crazy to help them?
Yeah, I think like that's just kind of like a rule as being part of a team is like if you just feel like you're having an off day, you're not feeling 100%. You like try to be a good teammate. You know, your comms. In my case, like calling. Just like helping out your teammates in other ways, and you can still like provide value and impact in rounds. And so I feel like overall, like I'm pretty happy with everything.
Shahzam, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Leading up to this close qualifier, we saw a lot of new faces, right? We saw KCP, we saw Rise, we saw Xset work their way up to the grand finals, and in a situation where probably nobody expected 3 of those to place where they did. What is your thought on these teams that are starting to swell up to compete for these top spots in North America?
I mean, teams are just getting better. Like it's getting more and more competitive. Especially the top teams, like all the other tier 2 teams are watching how you play. They're like replicating the stuff you do, or like they're recognizing stuff you do. It's like one thing to like get up there, but it's a lot harder to stay on top. Having to like constantly try out new things, reinvent yourself. So we're trying our best. It's not easy. You know, experimenting different comps on Breeze and change stuff around. Our Haven, obviously, we need to change some stuff up. But overall, like, gotta keep working.
Would you say that the recent changes to the econ and everything and the way the game is played a little bit was a boon for Sentinels and the way that you guys always adapt and advance, or has it been something that took a bit of time for the team to adjust to?
I think it was pretty fine for the style that we play. I feel like we're pretty efficient with our utility. A lot of teams like to spam utility and like do a lot of set stuff, and for us it's like we try to only use utility when we need to, so we still have it when it comes to like committing to a site or playing a post plant. So I feel like it helped us, if anything. It's more so just teams getting better overall.
Shahzam, thank you so much for joining us again. Congratulations on the big win. We'll see you at the playoffs.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
You heard it, man. Possibly a little frustrated. Didn't feel like he personally performed the way he would have liked. But, I mean, when you've got